Knock, 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 knock. Oh, we back? Yes, sir. Y'all thought I was gone? Y'all thought I wasn't coming? Yes, sir, we back with it. It's your boy Harlem Smiley, man, and Jay Black is about to announce his top 10 battle rappers. He's about to announce it for the running of the Champion of the Year. But a lot of times, us fans, us bloggers, us battle rap supporters, we don't get to sit back and we don't get to pick and choose who we think is our top 10, top 20 of battles. Not of all time, but of just that year. So today we going to talk about it, man. Yes, sir. It's your boy Harlem Smiley, man. Tune in to the one, the only Dirt Gang TV. Y'all hear me out there? Y'all hear me out there? We back. Yes, sir. And we rolling. Yikes. Side block. No. It's current low.
You are now tuned into Bossman Tough Beats.
Y'all niggas already know what it is, man. Shout out from all the 30s, man. All the way from 35th and Edgecombe all the way to Crenshaw, man. I already know what it is. 30s. But I got my life and everything is under control. Thank God I got my soul and I'm no longer on probation and parole. Yes, sir. This is your boy Harlem Smiley. You tuned into the one, the only Dirt Gang TV. Woof. And if y'all wondering where your boy been at, where your boy been at, no blogs in a week, what? So, had to dip back, had to handle a little bit of business out there. For y'all out there who complete probation and parole, y'all know how it feels to be off that, to be back, to be tuned in. Had to go handle that. Then I had to have a little surgery, take the rest of this little bullet fragments out of it. But that's neither here nor there, yes, sir. But today we talking about battle rap. Battle rap and who is strapped. Yes, sir. So, boom. Jay Black every year. Everybody in there already know. Champion does Champion of the Year. And they put out their polls of who they think is the top 5 battle rapper. Who they think is the top 10 battle rappers. The top 20. So, I'm going to be honest. This year, we had a lot of good events. Had some sucky events. Y'all know how that go. But all in all, overall, it was a great year for the battle rap culture. I mean, between ESPN and BET and battle rap done went to levels that we never anticipated before. So, what I thought would have been fun to do was ask some battle rap fans online, offline, face-to-face, on different platforms of what they think and who they think are the top 20 battle rappers that's in the running for Champion of the Year. We're not talking about all time. We're not talking about right now, this point in time, this year, 2019. And we're going to start out with that. So here we go with it, man. Number 20. Number 20. Yes, sir. A surpriser. Surprised me, too. But I like it, though. Jay the NIGHTWING. Congratulations, Jay the NIGHTWING. The fans have voted you as the number 20 rank running in for the Battle of the Year. Now for Jay the NIGHTWING, this is a good accomplishment. Hasn't been out very long. Everybody know this guy's a killer. He is definitely on the uprise. So he's one of them people to where if your career is on a downslope, you want to stay out this guy's way. It's just a couple of people out there like that if your career is on the slope, whether you a veteran, top tier, mid tier, he's one of the people that where you want to stay out their way. Like how Don Marino was pretty much last year. You want to stay out his way? You want to stay out this guy's way. So shout out to Jay the NIGHTWING. Yes, sir. Jay the NIGHTWING. You are ranked number 20. And I'm pretty sure by next year you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to move on up. And I like it. I like Jay the NIGHTWING too. I like what he's doing. He's fearless. He goes in there. He's a good performer. He does what he needs to do. So Jay the NIGHTWING, number 20. Number 19. None other than the chef, Mr. 3 of them things. Yes, sir. Even though he give people 4 of them things this year, he got everybody saying them things this year. So, if somebody talking about they giving them 1 of them things or 2 of them things, they getting that from Chef TREZ. So, I like it. A lot of good battles this year. He battled decent amount this year. He didn't overdo it. But, He definitely had more than 2 or 3 battles this year. So, you know, I like it. I like what he's done in his battles. He's getting done nothing but get better. This guy is definitely on the uprise in the battle rap community. His crowd presence, his performance has gotten way better. His freestyle ability, everybody already know what he can do as far as that. But everything else is starting to come along. So I like this pick. And probably, you know, in my opinion, it could have been a little bit further up. But, you know, this is my opinion plus the fans. So I'm not going to override veto nobody. We're going to go right into it. So shout out to Chef TREZ. I'm pretty sure you keep doing what you're doing. Next year, yours will be flying up. Number 18. Beloved Lux. So now a lot of people like, really 18? You put Loaded Lux all the way. Once again, I didn't put Loaded Lux all the way at 18, but this was an overall of how much he battled. He hasn't battled a whole lot this year, 2-on-2. But I think the only reason why he's really up there from what he's seen, especially that 3rd round Gray Hoodie Lux, you got to throw him up there too. So for me personally, I like it at 18 because he hasn't really battled a lot. So you can't really throw him in the high echelons. Now, if we talking about all time, of course, different story, but we talking about 2019. So Loaded Lux, that 3rd round might have just put him on there, period. Nobody could take that 3rd hoodie round Lux away from you, but, you know, that was crazy. But, you know, the year's not over. Lux has battled a lot more this year than usual in the previous couple of years. So, me personally, I like it. Lux, number 18. You know, all-time Mount Rushmore, different story. But right now, 2019, number 18. I like it. Now, number 17. Somebody I feel like would have been higher up in the echelon. Somebody I feel like partner would have been there if this whole little Calico Murder Mook thing didn't happen. None other than T-Top. Yes, sir, T-Top, number 17. So, T-Top has been cooking this year. It's a well-known fact. Between the second half of, I say, 2018 to this year, 2019, I feel like T-Top has took his performance and his bars to another level that people can't dispute. But this last little, you know, ordeal got people looking at you kind of a different way. So I feel like until you battle again, you know, not just we know you did the BET thing, but until you, like, you know, have a 3-round battle again, I think you're going to probably stay in this, you know, lower stature of that too until y'all get this out the way. But listen, they can't hold you forever. They can't hold y'all forever. So this is something I feel like you're going to pass by because you didn't really do nothing crazy besides fall. You super fell. Like, that was crazy. But other than that, though, it's like, you know, and then that throwing the water bottle, that kind of put you back a couple of spots. But it is what it is. But as far as what you've been doing, can't nobody take that from you. I just felt like you would have been higher up if this didn't put that kind of like a dent on you. But, you know, it is what it is. It's good to always be mentioned in there, too. So, number 17, T-Top. 16. People felt like he kind of fell off. I don't feel like he fell off. I just feel like he's doing a lot of other things other than battle rap right now. His brand is up. His brand is out there. His brand is doing good. You know what it is. Drink money. I mean, excuse me. Drink money. That is, you know, gas. Like I was saying, drink water, get buddy. Get buddy, drink water. Whatever the slogan is. When he's doing his thing out there. Nothing other than DNA. Yes, sir. So I feel like DNA in previous years have always been higher than this. But I just feel like he's focused on a lot of other things. The 2-on-2s has been more explosive than the 1-on-1 as far as with him. Who doesn't really want to see NWX when it comes down to doing a 2-on-2 battle. But the 1-on-1s have been kind of lackluster. And then the BET Awards, I mean, we can't take that away. We can't take that away. A lot of y'all out here stealing bars, from yourselves. Y'all stealing balls from y'all. Listen, can't take that away. So me personally, DNA gotta be up there because he, you know, as usual, he battles a lot, and of course he is the most viewed battle rapper of all. You know, he has the most views of anybody of all time. So you gotta put him up there. So 16 on the 2019 list, number 1 on the all-time view list. So good trade-off, man. DNA number 16. One was a big controversy online and offline. The Wave, number 15. They said, what? With the year Sue Surf been having the Wave number, you gotta realize it's people out here doing 3, 4, 5 battles. It's people out here doing more. So I feel like, you know, he did have a couple of great battles this year. They just wasn't a lot. So I feel like for you to put him in a top 5 or a top 10 this year, we're not talking about an all time. Let's get it clear. This year, for you to put him in a top 5 or a top 10 when he's done good in his battles this year, but hasn't really battled that much, you know, that's why I feel like people kind of put him at this number. So, you know, me personally, it's like I would have put him up a little bit further. But I understand the concept about it too, because once again, when you got people out here that's battling a lot, he got 2 or 3 great battles, it's a difference. So it is what it is. The Wave, Sue Surf, number 15. Ill Will towards Ill Will, number 15. I mean, I'm sorry, excuse me, remix number 14. Ill Will's number 14. So Ill Will has had a great year. Ill Will has battled a lot of punches this year. Me personally, I think Ill Will should have been a little bit further up, but it's like as further up we go, you realize it's certain people you really can't take off that list. So you will be like, really all the way down there 14, but then as you go up, you're like, okay, got you. You see what I'm saying? Now, Ill Will has battled a lot this year. Ill Will has debatables. If anybody's gonna debate him losing, really, it's gonna be really debatables about that. I like the people we battled this year. He battled names this year. He's battled pens this year. He's battled punchers. He's battled pretty much, you know, he's not even taking super small battles. He's taking a lot of good battles this year. So shout out to Ill Will. I like what he's doing. Ill Will at number 14. One of the best punches in that game. Straight from the game, from the cave. Yes, sir. Number 13, Av. So, Av has had a great year. I really feel like Av should have been in the top 10 with the year he's having. But I do see why people put him at this number and they put him higher over other people because of the year he's having. He's having a great year, maybe debatably 1 loss this year. Debatably, but he's battling bigger names. I feel like next year he's gonna get even bigger names. And if he can stay on this, he's definitely gonna move up in the ranks. So this year he battled a lot of mid-tier, you know, but they was bigger names than what he usually get. But they was good, you know, they was good punchers or they was good pins or so. With that being said, I feel like next year he's gonna be one of the ones that moves up a little bit higher because he's definitely gonna get, after this year, he's gonna get bigger names. So once he get the bigger names, if he can stay on the same track and keep doing what he's doing, he's gonna instantly pass by people, man. It is what it is. So we got Av, 13. Super duper scope. Cash said don't use that shit. Look what happened. He came out second round and they boo his shit. Yo, Bill Collector, number 12. Bill Collector has had a great year. He's locked in for another battle. So the year is not over. So everybody out there, the year is not over yet. So a lot of these positions can change. But for right now, this is what the fans voting. It is what it is. So Bill Collector has had a up and down kind of year, but a better year than he's had before. For the names he's getting, he's cooking people who we think wouldn't cook. He's doing, you know, listen, he's beating a lot of people who y'all slept on and think he won. He's got a lot of names that y'all think he's going to have got in the past. So with that being said, Bill Collector, I feel like if he stay on the same road, the same trail, because depending on his last battle this year, I feel like he's one of these people could depend on how I determine what kind of names he get next year. Is he going to get the bigger names next year? Is he going to get the smaller names next year? But in my opinion, Bill Collector, don't take no smaller names. Take the bigger names. The bag should be good right now. If you take the bigger names, you beat the bigger names, the bag gets bigger. It's simple. So right now at number 12, I like Bill Collector at number 12. Let's get into it. So here's where it starts getting tricky at too. You know, the closer you go, the harder it starts getting as far as picks go. So this is what a lot of people feel like this is their best year. They took the leading role in their group, and they just been cooking people all this year who felt like this guy should have been in the top 10. And number 11 is the Saga. The Saga. To this day, every battle rapper still got Saga jokes. Still got Saga jokes. The Saga jokes is probably never going to stop because it always goes with a bar. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, for him to, and he goes and cooks everybody who throws in. Listen, y'all better stop throwing them Saga bars in there. Y'all not seeing the trail? Y'all throw a Saga bar in there too. He cooked that person when he finally goes see it. He don't forget that. He been cooking y'all this year. A-Ward was doing his thing, had the spot. And there was one battle that kind of took him downhill. And the Saga just went back and just said, let me get back in it. Let me get back in his life. So with that being said, the Saga, yes sir. This guy right now, number 11, I like it. Number 10, a lot of controversy this year. A lot of almost fights. A lot of hype man tactics going down. None other than the one, the only, TWORK. Yes sir, Cave Gang representative. You know how that goes. So normally TWORK would have been a little bit higher. So I asked the people, why would y'all put TWORK at number 10? So they say it's a lot of debateables with Rock this year, even though they feel like Rock had a better year this year so far than last year. But it's been a lot of debateables with Rock. There hasn't been clear wins in the past like we seen before, like the dominant TWORK. 2015, 16, you know, even 17, you know, 18 was kind of like the downslope. So it is what it is. Me personally, I would have put Rock up a little bit higher, but you know, as we get higher, the picks get a little harder. And there's a lot of people out there, nah, no way you put Rock at 10. And you know, listen, we just going by the numbers, man. TWORK, number 10, it is what it is. Yes, sir. Number 9, New Jersey TWORK. So, TWORK battles a whole lot. Win percentage, loss percentage, right in like the middle of the pack. But one thing you can't take from TWORK is always going to be in the talks. TWORK gets booked a lot. TWORK battle a lot. TWORK used to no call, no show at these events all the time. We know what TWORK is going to do. And TWORK, he always going to get big names. He's going to continue to get big names. And he's going to always be on his list. It is what it is. So it's like it all depends on him, on the win versus the loss percentage, on how far ahead of the game he's going to get. A lot of people in the beginning of the year had Turk, you know, a lot of debatable rounds that he had. I mean, a lot of debatable battles he had. Towards the end of the year, started cooking up a little bit as far as like win percentage go. So a lot of people got him right in the middle of the pack. So with that being said, they got New Jersey TWORK at number 9. I like this pick. I'll stick by it. Believe in the parallel universe? I do. It's the overlooked bar guard, Danny Myers, in at number 8. So a lot of people said Danny Myers cooking this year. A lot of battles this year. Danny Myers is getting older this year. Danny Myers had his first choke this year. A lot of things have been happening for Danny this year, but Danny does not get the respect he deserves. Y'all better start giving this guy the respect he deserves. So, me personally, I could have put Danny a little bit higher in this one, but it's like as I'm looking down the list, it's like who would you replace in this one? So I like Danny and at number 8. But hopefully Danny next year, couple of more bigger names. Keep cooking like you've been doing. Can't nobody ever take anything from Danny. Danny's going to probably end up even getting, you know, champion of the year one day. You see what I'm saying? It could even be next year. Year not over. Anybody can move up. But I feel like if you in this, you know, it's going to be hard for somebody to jump up from this bottom one to take over these top couple of people, man. But anyway, Danny Myers, the bar god. The overlooked bar god, man. Start booking Danny, man. Get Danny on these big stages, man. If Danny this old had this many battles and choked one time, y'all, yo, stop playing, man. People out here, listen. Some people on this Jack Boy main list, man. He ain't one of them. He ain't gonna never end up on that list. But anyway, let's get to it. So, just like Jada Nightwing, if your career is on a downslope for the veterans, for your mid-tiers, if you're trying to move up a tier, you want to stay out this guy's way. Number 7 coming in. No lacking. This is Franchise. Yes, sir. It's Franchise. People were like, what? How can you put Franchise up there that far? The numbers is, listen, they don't lie. They don't lie. Franchise has been cooking this year. Cooking. He's getting people, he's doing the John of Dawn, getting people up out of there. Out of there. He got the people on the Jack Boy main list right now. You can't knock what this guy's been doing. Different leagues, big stages, small stages. Debatably got no losses this year. Maybe one. Getting people up out of there. So when I seen this, I seen his name up there, I was like, okay, it's going to probably be pooled like, you know, 16, 17. What? Nah. They got this man in at number 7. Yes, sir. Shout out to Franchise, man. Keep doing your thing. You definitely going to get the bigger names after this year. So, you know, and then the next year after that, we keep doing this, you going, you know, you have them bigger names. So, shout out to you, man. Yes, sir. So, you already know. The closer we get to the top 5, the closer stuff going to get a little crazy. You see what I'm saying? So, number 6, the homie, the low, Rum Nitty. Yes, sir, Rum Nitty. So a lot of people, how is Rum Nitty not a top 5? Especially because everybody running around stealing Nitty bars. What? Arguably right now the best puncher in the game. When you think about punches, Rum Nitty is coming name right to the top. So it's like now when you think about people with pens, his name is starting to come up again. So me personally, I would have had Nitty in the top 5. But, you know, it is what it is. The pool is the pool and it is what it is. The numbers is the numbers, man. Yes, sir, man. Shout out to Rum Nitty. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 6. So, I don't know, man. Best punch in the game, number 6? Let's see. Hey, this is the top 5 dead or alive. Coming in at number 5. A very close number 5. It's TREZ. Shout out to TREZ. Yes, sir. To last year, not even being mentioned. Everybody saying he do nothing but choke. To jumping this high up the polls. To number 5, TREZ. Great year. And now I know what y'all thinking. He hasn't really battled a lot this year too, but he's battled enough. A comeback will get you up here. He's having what you call a great comeback year. A great comeback year. That's what TREZ is having right now. So people rocking with him. He's hot right now. Polls got him in at number 5 in the running for champion of the year. He's not my polls. He's not J Black polls. He's just, this is what it is, man. Dirt Gang TV, man. TREZ, number 5, man. We rolling. And in at a strong number 4, the one, the only, John the Don. Yes, sir. John the Don. Now, another person, veterans, if your career is up on a rise, PGs, if y'all trying to move up to the next, get out of the PGs, the mid-tiers, if you trying to move up a tier, stay out of this man's way. In the same category, Jada Nightwing. in the same category as franchise. The John the Don is the killer. Stay out of this man's way. He is destroying y'all this year. Another person, arguably, no losses this year. Barely any losses in his career, if you want to really debate that. John the Don, y'all better stay out that man's way. Stay out that man's way. Y'all is crazy, man. John, man. Number 4 in the running for the woof. John, stay out that man's way, man. And then at number 3, none other than Vegan Verb. Yes, sir, Vegan Verb. What? Number 3? How you put Verb number 3? Verb, now listen. Once again, hasn't battled a lot. Just like Lux, just like Hollow. Hasn't really battled too much a lot, but has battled this year. But think about the pedestal he has taken himself to. So I asked this, why do we have Verb at number 3? They said, think about the people he battled. Think about what he's accomplished this year. Think about the pedestal he's in. He is the number 1 person to go see right now. So I said, why wouldn't y'all put him at number 1? Well, the other people in there, you know, kind of deserve it. Then I'm like, okay, I understand why. So, but if Verb wasn't at this pedestal and this would have just been a regular year for him, with the amount of battles he had, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have been up this high. Vegan Verb, man. Shout out to you. Verb is the number 1 person to see right now. He got the big face on Rushmore right now. Listen, y'all go see that man, man. Yes, sir. Vegan Verb, number 3. So, number two is the actual champion from last year. None other than the one, the only GEECHI GOTTI. Yes, sir. GEECHI. Coming in at a strong number 2 now. Once again, the year is not over. But right now, they got you in that number 2. To where last year, they kind of debatably didn't have you only losing that one battle. We know that battle where you did very bad on. To where this year, you know, but they got you super cooking. You've been cooking this year. Even if it is a loss, it's a debatable loss. There's no clear losses. And for how much you've been battling, that's crazy. Your views, getting up there. We talking about total views. Like people they know who you are now. Strong number 2. This one, I agree with. GEECHI GOTTI, man. Number 2. At number 1, y'all might have guessed it, y'all might not have. It is what it is. This one was the runner-up for last year. None other than K-Shine, NWX. You know what I'm saying? So, K-Shine, number 1. Reason why he got number 1. A lot of people felt last year he should have won it. A lot of people felt this year he kept the same energy going. Only performance people saying is really a little bit lackluster was against Reed. But still a win. K-Shine has debatably not lost this year again. So to continue that from last year all the way till this year, you can't debate it, man. So number 1 right now is K-Shine, man. So if everything goes smooth, everything goes stick to the numbers. If the numbers stick the same way, K-Shine should be the number 1 contender. I mean, the number 1 battle rapper of the year. And should get that J Black money, man. We'll see, man. It is what it is, man. I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from Harlem. Said show some respect. If not, cuz, put it in check. I'm up next. This is your boy Harlem Smiley. You all tuned into the one, the only Dirt Gang TV. And if you like the content, man, just hit the like button, man. I mean, you know what it is, man. Subscribe to the channel. I'm not going to sit here and beg for it, man. If y'all like the content, y'all watch. If not, man, hopefully I throw something out that y'all like, man. It is what it is, man. Yes, sir. We rolling.